Honda's new CTX 1300 being prepared at Gedge Pevensey for a little ride out along the seafront and Beachy Head. So here we have Honda CTX 1300 ready for a little demonstration ride. Quite a different beast to what I'm normally used to. So this will be an interesting little ride. So Gedge, thank you very much. Well, this is the CTX 1300. I'm taking it along Eastbourne seafront. That's the pier. Just having a look ahead at the dash. It's a bit like, I suppose, like an open top car. Looking at that. But anyway, having just dropped the Serve Sussex Blood bike in for a new rear tyre at Gedge at Pevensey, only fitting to have a lone bike of a similar engine. This CTX 1300 by Honda uses the pan-European engine, so yeah, familiar sound and a familiar feel. Everything else I think is slightly different. So trying to stick at 30 mile an hour, the throttle feels a little bit jerky. There's no gear indicator. I'll just drop it down a few revs. I kick it up again and drop it down. That feels a little bit more stable, a little bit less jerky. But anyway, I'm starting to get a little bit of ache in the lower back of the hips with the feet forward. But that's me, I'm not used to it, so that's normal. Well, we're coming up to the Beachy Head Road and to Burling Gap, 4 miles. So yeah, I mean, this is quite a big beast, but like all sort of big bikes nowadays, they once they're over a couple of mile an hour, they're quite light and nimble. You don't feel the weight. Having come from the pan this morning, that does feel a little bit heavier than this, and this might well have a longer wheelbase, I don't know, but it's quite easy to ride. I don't feel the weight at all, so that's most probably slightly wider bars. It's a bit jarry on the suspension. That was a little bump, and I sort of felt that, so I don't know what sort of adjustments there are. And obviously, this being a cruiser, it's not mainly meant for little roads like this. In fact, I can feel it now. Yeah, so a little bit of a, well, not really a roller coaster or helter skelter, but I can feel the bumps. I'm all right with that because it's not a problem. But I'm actually enjoying it. But I doubt if I'd put up with it all day. But then, to be honest with you, I doubt there's the Beachy Head Chaplain in case there's anybody not feeling in a good mood today. Just in case, what we were saying that you know, I doubt people will be going on these type of roads all the time. But who cares? Well, having been past Burling Gap, we're back out onto the main A259. You know, I wouldn't say it's a straight cruiser type road. It's not, but it's something where you know, these type of bikes might just sort of habitate the areas along the coast to the cafes, and these are the sort of coastal roads that they might well frequent. So let's give it a try on these. It's a lot. Obviously, the bumps have gone from the Beachy Head Road. It's still not smooth in regard to the surface of the road, but the bike is very smooth and stable. There's no problems there. We're just cruising at just about the legal speed limit. Well, I'm just going to take the Honda for a little detour. I had no intention of coming this way, or actually once I got here actually doing this particular little road, but we'll just try his little methods out through some of the back lanes along the bottom of the South Downs, and you know, it's a low bike. It's not high. It's not like your adventure bike where you can take advantage and look over the hedgerows and bits and pieces. But there's such lovely places in the UK, and especially down here in Sussex, that you just want to get out and see them. And you know, the bike is the obvious way to do that. And if you've got a cruiser, you've got a moped, you've got a sports bike, you still want to get out and have a look. You know, you can't just be sitting on the boring roads. You want to see what there is to offer. And therefore, you know, whatever bike you may have, you want to get out on these areas. And you're not going fast, you're just pootling along. And actually, you know, along these back lanes, this is smooth, this is fine. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. But this is the home run back to Pevensey Bay. We're on the A27, main east-west South Coast Road. Plenty of traffic at all as always. So yeah, sitting on this type of road, just poodling along. I'm sure in a two lower gear, so let's put it up a few gears. Yeah, 3,000 revs, 60 mile an hour. Yeah, you can sit and cruise at this in quite good comfort. So yeah, so it does the A roads well as well. So back to Pevensey Bay with the Honda. It's still a very pleasant day, and I'm sure someone would enjoy a whole day out on this bike. They might only do 100 miles in a day, but they would enjoy it. Very pleasant, not off-putting with the wieldy weight and size of it. So yeah, well done Honda, and thank you to JS Gedge Pevensey Bay. Let's go and see if the blood bike's ready. Thank you. There it is.